If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, you can tell me that you hate my videos, but the best way to do that is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, Cardi B explains why she's getting a divorce from Offset, and Kanye West apologizes to Jay-Z. Plus, Tory Lanez gets sued by Love and Hip Hop. Let's talk hip hop.
I want to let y'all know I have not shed not one tear. You know, every single time that, this guy have done something so crazy, so fucked up, and it hits the media, I'm always crying, I'm always stressed out, I'm sad because I don't like that type of shit. This time, I wasn't crying. You want to know why? Because it wasn't, the reason of my divorce is not because of none of that shit that ever happened before. It's not because of cheating. I'm seeing people like, oh, he has a baby on the way. That's a whole fucking complete lie. There's like the second time that people's trying to pin babies over here. No, that's bullshit.
Alright, yo, so that was a clip from Cardi B that the hip hop junkie posted on his Instagram, right? And the whole situation is that Cardi B, it's like 8 minutes of clips of Cardi B talking about why she's getting a divorce, right? So there's a bunch of rumors going around, right? There's rumors that, of course, Offset cheated again and she's sick of it. There's rumors that, Offset has a baby on the way. I saw that this morning. It was crazy, right? So Cardi B kind of went on Instagram Live to address all these rumors, to explain from the horse's mouth the reason why she's getting a divorce, right? So she says that Offset didn't cheat recently, and we all know that Offset, black men don't cheat, but whatever, right? We all know that they had their issues a couple years ago, but as of recent, she says that he didn't cheat. That's not why they're getting a divorce, right? She basically said that, she's sick of arguing with him, that she basically feels like they grew apart, right? She says they've been together for 4 years, they got a kid together, and sometimes people just grow apart, and that she decided to end the relationship now before things like him cheating starts or him having a baby starts and different things like that, right? She also addressed the fact that she's not doing this for clout, right? And that's because a couple years ago, Cardi B said that her next album coming out, which would be her next album that's coming out, is gonna have like lemonade moments. And for people that don't know, she kind of was referring to like Beyonce's Lemonade, because in Beyonce's Lemonade, Beyonce kind of talked about relationship problems that she was having with Jay-Z, right? But Beyonce is an R&B singer, and Cardi B said, listen, I am not an R&B singer, I'm a rapper. Yeah, I have a couple of songs about relationships, which is why I said it'll have lemonade moments, but my album is going to be a hip-hop album because I'm a rapper, I'm not an R&B singer, right? So the whole thing is not going to be about relationships, so I wouldn't, put my relationship out there in the public eye just so that I could make music off of it or make money off of it or do this for clout, right? She explains that she got the #1 song in the country right now, so why the hell does she need to do anything crazy as far as her family and her relationship goes for clout, right? She also says that she's not coming out with an album anytime soon because she's very indecisive and doesn't know what her next single is going to be. So for her to do this now doesn't even really make any sense, because it's not like an album is coming out next week or next month or whatever, right? So she just kind of wanted to clear up a bunch of rumors, and she said that she hasn't been crying at all, and she just wants to chill and be free as a bird and enjoy her birthday, right? So, I mean, it's cool. Right now, Cardi B, I don't even know why she felt like she had to explain to people what's going on, but when you're in the public eye and you see like mad rumors and a bunch of blogs and everybody just talking about your shit and your relationship, of course, just like Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B wanted to actually clear it up herself, right? So, alright, cool, yo. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Alright, so y'all know this week Kanye West has been going crazy on Twitter trying to get his masters, right? And basically calling out everybody in his path, whether it's Universal Music Group, whether it's Def Jam. He posted up a bunch of pages of his own contracts on Twitter so that everybody could read through them, right? So that we, the public, can see what's going on with Kanye and his masters, right? During this time, though, he also just kind of tweeted out a bunch of stuff. Like, he tweeted, yo, thank you, Eminem, for jumping on my album that Dr. Dre is gonna produce, bop, 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 right? All right, cool, you thanking Eminem. He also said something that was funny as hell. He was like, yo, the Puma designs are embarrassingly trash and horrible, and that he wants to get it right. He wants to go design for Puma just like he's designing for Adidas and blah, 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 right? Funny as hell. But the whole thing is that Jay-Z's like best friend, Emory Jones, has a whole sneaker collection over at Puma, right? So of course they kind of felt offended and shaded that Kanye West was literally coming for them specifically. And they're like, Kanye, I don't give a fuck how much money you have. Don't get too big. Don't get too hyped. You better recognize and understand who the OGs are here, right? So Biggs actually, Rockefeller Biggs got on the phone with Kanye West and must have, made him apologize, because literally Kanye West goes back on Twitter and he could sound as crazy as he wants to, but this tweet sounded very, very regular, right? He was like, I'm speaking to Biggs right now. I shouldn't have said anything about Puma publicly. I apologize to Emory and Jay-Z and the entire Puma crew. That shit right there is crazy. Cause now Kanye West ain't crazy when Biggs got on the phone with him and was like, nigga, you need to apologize publicly, just like you said something publicly about what was going on with Emory Jones and his collection at Puma, right? Crazy as hell, right? And that's the whole thing, man. Kanye West, sometimes he be talking real shit, but other times he gets too carried away with his passion, I guess, because just like when he was on stage and he started crying like, I almost killed my daughter, when he was like doing a rally in South Carolina or whatever like that, that was a little bit too much. That's when he stepped over the line, right? And just like right here, that's a little bit too much when you stepped over the line when you started talking about Emory Jones and his Puma collection, right? But then you had to apologize, right? But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Alright, yo, so that was a clip of Tory Lanez like stealing off on Prince Michael in the club, right? And this actually happened a while ago, like back in November of 2019. I actually talked about it and did a video about it, right? And it's kind of like, they were filming Love and Hip Hop. For people that don't know, Prince Michael is actually a promoter in Miami, and they were in Club Live, and also he's a cast member on Love and Hip Hop, right? So I kind of just thought that this was like something that they were filming for the new season of Love and Hip Hop, where Tory Lanez was a guest, and then he acted like he was trying to listen to what Prince Michael was saying, and then steals off on him, right? We all kind of know that Love and Hip Hop is scripted, so me personally, I kind of thought that this whole situation was fake, right? But it's coming out now that Prince Michael is actually suing Tory Lanez for this incident for an undisclosed amount of money, right? So Prince Michael says that Tory Lanez and his whole crew, his security and everybody, beat on him, punched him, kicked him, and did all kind of stuff like that, right? Prince Michael didn't get any like broken ribs or anything like that, but he said that he did have blunt force trauma to his head and that he has headaches and migraines and all that stuff, right? So it's crazy because this dude is supposed to be somebody from the industry, somebody from the streets, but he's turning around, snitching on Tory Lanez and actually suing him, right? But the whole situation could be that this was a scripted kind of thing or fake thing that was part of Love and Hip Hop, but since Tory Lanez's, career is kind of on the down tilt right now, maybe they're like, yo, fuck it, let's just get any amount of money that we can get from Tory Lanez right now before he's completely broke, right? We don't know what the whole situation is, but that's what's going on right now, right? And Tory Lanez has not responded at all to this, right? But let me know what y'all think about this and everything else in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me at Jonny Fastlane on Instagram, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.